Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we have 3 sovereign citizens in court. All of them being follow-ups to cases I've covered before, and one of them being a conclusion of sorts to a sovereign citizen that I've covered in multiple states. So, let's begin.
All right, and court will call People versus Robert Geese, 26T884. Mr. Geese appears in the courtroom. Mr. Geese, you can just come to the podium, is fine. All right, and so, Mr. Geese, we are set for trial readiness today, and it looks like this case is set for jury trial on July 29th. I also received a motion from you for continuance, and it's my understanding from reading it that you have some Freedom of Information Act requests that are outstanding. Is that correct?
May I speak freely, Your Honor?
Sure. If you could respond to that, that'd be great.
It's important that I put on the record and identify myself with who I am and who I am not. May I do so, please?
Mr. Geese, I'm not going to play these games. So if you want to respond to that, I'd be happy to have you do that. Okay.
So you're denying my right to speak freely?
Mr. Geese, do you want to respond to my question about the motion to continue?
Yes, I do. I would like to address that.
If you would please respond, that would be great.
For the record, I'm not being allowed to read into identifying myself, who I am and who I am not. The reason for the continuance is I have both FOIAs and transcripts requests that, as you know, take quite a bit of time. The transcripts that I requested is everything up to this point. So it's important that I be able to review everything on the record. Also, continuance with regard to giving prosecution time to answer my motion for discovery, which, if I may ask, wouldn't that, and my affidavit of truth, wouldn't that be considered exculpatory evidence?
We've already addressed that, and we're not going to get into that, okay? They do not have to respond to your affidavit of truth. You get to file whatever you want. They get to file whatever they want, but it's not legally required. So what is it that you are trying to seek with the Freedom of Information Act requests?
Both oaths of office and bondings.
I'm sorry, and what?
Bonds.
What?
Who is bonded and who is not.
Okay, I'm not sure how that has any relevance in your case.
Well, it would have a bearing on not just this case, but what I do with regard to a potential appeal.
Yeah, I'm going to find it's not relevant to this case. Okay. So the transcripts that you're requesting are just for the court's rulings from the prior hearings, because we haven't had any testimony by officers or anything like that.
It's the entire, pardon me, this entire conversation, not just rulings.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to find that that's not required for trial because it is not a transcript of a witness testimony that's needed for impeachment or something like that. That I would certainly consider a continuance for. But there's not anything in the case that would meet those requirements. So
respectfully, I object.
I understand.
And I don't understand how the court can move forward based on what has been presented and shown without my motion being answered.
Because your motion is something an asset would file. And to be honest, it's somewhat fitting on your empty shell of a skull. The transcripts wouldn't have contained previous testimony. You already have your discovery, and the continuance you're asking for has no legal merit. Therefore, no, you aren't getting a continuance. And because you chose to represent yourself, you better be ready for your upcoming trial.
I have already addressed your motion. So are the people ready to proceed to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And then is the defense ready to proceed to trial?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm not going to grant a continuance based on the things that you've already indicated. Is there some other reason why you need a continuance of the jury trial?
I've stated the reason. Jurisdiction has been questioned. That has not been shown that the court has jurisdiction, subject matter, or personal. And there are several points in my motion for discovery that have yet to be answered. So no to your question.
Okay, I have already addressed all of those issues. The court does have jurisdiction in the case. So I'm not going to find that any of those are grounds for a continuance.
Where is it shown on the record in writing that you have jurisdiction?
So I'm not going to fight with you about this, Mr. Geese. I do have jurisdiction. It happened in Weld County. Okay. So right now I show that we're set for jury trial on July 8 o'clock. So the case will be continued to that date and time for jury trial.
I object.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.
I would just also like to mention on
Let me have you come back to the podium, Mr. Geese. I'm sorry.
just because I was not able to relay the discovery to you.
Mr. Geese, why don't you face me? Okay. All right. So has he not picked up the discovery?
Not to my knowledge.
Yes, I have.
You have.
You have picked up
Okay.
all the
I didn't. I would also like to point out the fact that I believe, if I'm understanding the dates correctly, that we're way past 21 days with providing that discovery.
The discovery was made available to you at the district attorney's office. I've told you that repeatedly when you've appeared in court. Okay. You have to go over there to pick it up. So is there additional discovery, Ms.
I just
Morissette?
wanted to note that the body camera video, which I would be hopefully bringing to trial, would be from minute 1:58 to minute 4:01 and minute 36:39 to minute 40.
Okay, those are the timestamps that you're planning to use?
Yes, that's true. And I wasn't sure how to relay that to Mr. Case
Okay,
before now.
all right. Mr.
Help me
Geese,
understand that, please.
sure. So you received the body cam footage on probably on a CD from their office?
Is it, I have the CDs.
Okay, so one of those is probably a body cam, and she's
What kind of
indicating.
file, if I may ask, is that?
Pardon?
What kind of file is
It's
that?
a
Because
video
all I see is,
Should be an
PDF.
MP3 or MP4, excuse me.
say again?
It should be an MP4. Is that correct in the discovery packets?
Yeah, it's a video file.
So it's an MP4.
I tell you what, why don't I pass the case for just a minute so you can show him the body clips or the body cam clips that you want to use, so that way there's no confusion. How about
Okay,
that?
thank you.
Okay.
Right.
All right, you can just go ahead and have a seat. They'll do that with you in just a minute.
So they step away for a moment to review the body cam footage, because it's obviously too much to ask a simpleton to be able to review a simple MP4 file. Now they do come back for a brief moment, so I'll play that small clip before we move on.
Your Honor, we are ready to recall this case.
Okay.
Geese,
All
please.
right, so court will recall People versus Robert Geese, 26T884. All right, so were you able to show him the body worn clips that you're planning to use, Ms. Morissette?
Yes, I was. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Geese, do you have any legal objection to those clips?
I don't understand how the court is moving forward regardless of the discovery that's been submitted by prosecution.
Okay, so it sounds like you don't have any objection to those body worn camera clips, so the court will allow those to be used at trial. Okay, are there any other issues we need to address from the people?
No, Your Honor.
Any other issues from the defense?
No more than my previous objections.
And I've already ruled on those. Okay. All right. So the case will be continued then to the jury trial date of July 20th at 8 o'clock. We do have several other cases set for trial that day. We'll see where things work out as to whether we can proceed on the case that day or not.
Will this, Your Honor, will this be a jury, a trial by
Yes.
jury of my peers?
We already had this discussion. Okay. It's set for a jury trial that day. All right. Thank you all very much.
I object. Am I free to go?
Yep, you're free to go. Thank you.
So, they
All
step
right.
away for a moment to review the body cam footage because it's obviously too much to ask a simpleton to be able to review a simple MP4 file. Now, they do come back for a brief moment. So, I'll play that small clip
I wanna
before we
play
move
through.
on.
City of Detroit versus Destiny Raven Graves, case number SP 1902232, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1902234, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Graves.
Good morning.
State your name for the
You hear
record,
me?
Ms. Graves. Good morning to you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Destiny Graves. Good morning.
All right, Officer Del Zacchio, good morning to you. Can you state your name, badge, number, department for the record, please? He was here. I don't know where he is now. Mr. Berry, I believe this is going to be set for a jury trial tomorrow.
Yeah, this is a final pretrial, so I would think there'd be an attorney and all.
Yeah, I don't know if she didn't request an attorney. Ms. Graves, are you prepared to handle this tomorrow on your own? I don't think you would be, but I'm going to ask you.
Am I prepared to handle it tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes. Are we going to discuss anything today or no?
I don't have anything to discuss. You haven't filed any witness list. You haven't filed any motions. I don't know if I'm almost positive you don't know procedure.
No, I know procedure. I know that there are certain things that I have to wait on before I make certain actions. But I would like to discuss the matters of my abatement.
All right, why don't you just talk to Mr. Berry and see if he can understand what's going on and he can try to work something out. Mr. Berry, she'd like to discuss some things. Today is the date and time set for a final pretrial. I did have Officer Zazacchio appear, join the room, and tomorrow is set for a jury trial. Join the room, please. We'll pass the matter. Mr. Berry, let's go back on the record with Ms. Graves. Where are we at, Mr. Berry?
We're going on to trial, Your Honor. We could not communicate. She's talking about abatement.
I know, I can't communicate with her either. Coming on into the trial tomorrow in person, ma'am.
In person?
Yes, in person.
Okay, so we're not going to discuss anything today?
Well, we've already discussed everything we're going to discuss. You're going to get your right to a trial, a jury trial, all right, in person. Come on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Let me let Ms. Horn know that as well, to bring her officer in person as well tomorrow morning, jury trial. All right, Ms. Graves, I'll see you in the morning. Have a
I'm
very
sorry,
good
I
rest.
do. One second, I have a question. Give me 1 second. I want to write this down.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Tomorrow, the jury trial at 9 a.m., okay?
I see. Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So, he has an upcoming jury trial and I really hope they live stream it because while you couldn't really hear the body cam footage clearly from what I could hear, it's going to be good. Now, we head to Michigan and my favorite judge, Judge Perkins, where we have a softer Karen that I've been covering for the past few years, Destiny Graves. It's short, so I'm just going to let that one play through.